And I can tell you that button has been depressed. Because it's depressing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not depressing. Taco Tuesday.
Yep.
All right, quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz. And guess who's here
And this
today?
is Jack. Welcome. I want to know what this an error occurred token server
Tina!
token error.
Hitting us
is.
up with a sub, kicking off Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Tina.
Oh, hold on. I think my Twitch alerts is doing weird things.
I think all your stuff is doing weird things.
What are you talking about? All my stuff is doing weird things. My giveaways are open.
Oh, I know that. Tacos. Tina, want to
It
give
is
us a
Tuesday.
track or yell random or what's the story, buddy? What's the story?
I don't know.
It'll take a second for him to respond out there. He says random. Random. You missed yesterday's show. Yesterday's show was a Marbles Fest. It was quite amazing.
I was
He
sleeping.
had a good day. Jack was laid up with antihistamines knocking his ass out, and
still kind of tired.
you still sound sick, yes.
Oh, it is straight up oak allergies. It did finally start kicking my ass. So yesterday I was supposed to have a day off anyways because of the event I went to Sunday night, and I left that super early. Did the things I went there to do, then left, and then I will say that post nasal drip sucks. I'm going to
Oh,
be
yes.
playing Devil's Chaos on my side.
We're on Pixels Raceway, ready to start whenever you are.
We're clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. And don't forget exclamation mark play on both streams. Exclamation mark I love free shit and exclamation mark bundle me.
That's right. Giving you 69 seconds to get in on the action. Of course, we hit the Hype Train Plus yesterday, so I gave away almost $200 worth of free games yesterday, including the bonus pack, which was worth $86.83, which is the last of those bonus packs. So it was great, thanks to you guys and gals. But we're 2 days out from Release 101.
And Thradia just subscribed on my side.
Thradia!
Yay.
Gonna be another one of those days.
Yes, it will be.
Screw the news, screw the updates. We're playing marbles. You should just call this Shroud of the Marbles.
It's not working. What is this? Sound alerts?
Oh, did you have the day off too yesterday, Tina? What is this shit you guys sleeping? I'll tell you what.
Hey, I mean, it's like sleep when you can, man. I did wake up several times to like cough, hack, wheeze, do other things. Yeah, eventually made it up. Didn't do any of the stuff that I actually had planned for yesterday, like installing 3 ceiling fans.
Oh, fun. As Ken's side takes the lead.
Yeah. I think I'll do it the fun way. I won't turn off the circuit breakers first. And then I'll just randomly play with electricity. And then as it trips the circuit breaker, then I'll be able to identify it.
Nobody able to do those for you? I know you put a shout out for somebody.
Yeah, the one person I contacted, Econdis and Laz were ejected on my stream out of Devil's Chaos. I'm trying
one other person. Flaming bag of
for a message back from them.
Call Angie, man.
I want to pay a friend. I don't want a random stranger. Because
let's not pay a professional to do it right. Let's pay a friend who is going to do it Jack's way and burn the house down.
Hey, well, it's otherwise my electrical panel is labeled lights.
Dog meat takes the lead.
The fuck labeled this shit lights. Doesn't say which room it's in, just lights. So I may just end up like turning off all the lights before I do it, and then turning them on one identify which room they're actually connected to.
Dog meat in for the win. Dog meat. What is your in-game name, buddy?
Dog meat.
Is he dog meat? Guess we'll find out in just a moment. He's Xanth. That's right.
Xanth. Okay.
Like
no idea who's really in the lead. Is it Tina or is it Stymie? It looks like Tina.
Have you visited the land of Xanth lately?
No. Xanthan. No. Hey, I will say that the Shroud of the Avatar website is still copyright Portalarium.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some fun stuff to talk about, but we won't be talking about that yet. So while we're waiting on the races to finish, I'm going to close the giveaway, pick ourselves a winner. And Econ Das, you are the winner.
Woohoo.
Let's see what we've got for Econ Das today. Econdis is
looking
going to
like
get
he's gonna
himself
win this one.
a copy of Crazy Machines 3.
If he ever gets out of this mixing bowl.
Crazy Machines 3. Retail price $9.99 on Steam.
So, Thradia, which game of marbles did you want? Because Tina was victorious on this side. Tina.
I'm surprised Thradia is not in here.
I don't know where she is. She did subscribe on my stream, though.
I know. I know she did.
Yeah. Tina, scrolls are going out your way.
She's in a closed beta test. A closed beta test. Let's see.
Well,
And
does that mean your clothes are off? And while you're beta testing these things, are you betaing them?
she's baiting something.
Yeah, what you testing? And I'm bringing up a random track.
It means she's live with the dev team.
I
remember when our dev team used to go live with us.
I'm going to be playing Few Will Survive.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We've got Speedrun up on this side.
And we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget, I got a giveaway as soon as this map is over.
That's right. Next giveaway is on Jack's stream.
Which means I should probably not be looking at this page right here.
Now, we got some comments from a 6-year-old video on YouTube the other day. This was, I guess, when was this posted? I have to go back and look. Because I get so many notifications on YouTube. Yeah, 2 days ago, from Granger79 says, Chris don't love the fans no more. And this was on an interview we did with Chris about 6 years ago.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then 4 days ago, CM commented, of course, his favorite, I love this shit. Thank you, CM. We love this shit as well. That's why we do it.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we have talked about that after?
No, because we got other stuff.
Okay.
I got comments from 7 days ago as well. Is talking about the upcoming game, which we have nothing on.
I just had to tip a friend of mine on OnlyFans.
Oh?
I'm the one that actually took the pictures.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And she probably deserves it. Get off of there. Dusty.
Uh-oh. Right now, I rimmed the brown hole faster than everybody else, but Dwip is right behind me.
Dog meat in the lead again. Being chased by Mika and Ken Sai.
And I will say this. If I'm drinking, I am an extreme lush. Extreme lush.
If Jack's drinking, he's already high. Yeah.
Yeah. And Dwip taking shortcuts. He missed the top path and bounced down. Uh-oh. I'm still in second. Stymie's in third. Oh, wait. Mika ejected. Coming down to the end. We got a moving basket at the very end. And Dwip in for the victory. Econdis ejected. Someone else was ejected. Kensai was ejected.
We're going to have a race to the finish as Mika and Dogmeat and Kensai come on down.
Okay.
Who's going to drop first?
I got to find Axe to sit there and say Wiener.
And Dogmeat breaks it twice. Dogmeat one more time. Congratulations.
You ready for this? Open Easter egg. Fantasy Wars is going to Super Draft Forever.
Congratulations, Super Drop.
Super Draft Forever. There you go. There's that Steam key. Giveaway is being reset and opened again. There you go. Do we have another game of marbles?
We do not. We do not. Quiet day.
We do not. I mean, this would have been the
Dusty,
perfect
what are you
time to
doing?
talk about those comments on YouTube that Chris no longer loves the fans.
Let me see if I can get to this one. This was on posted on the show from not this past Monday, the week before. Let's see if I can get you a link and get us so you can see the comments here as well.
I mean, otherwise, I would point out things like the Tweeterverse has been dead since April 20th and
well, of course,
January 28th. Because nothing tells you the game is alive like the Tweeterverse. So looking at the comments on this one. Which one are we going for?
There's only 2 comments from the same guy back to back.
I still appreciate Richard and his work and enjoy Shroud even in its unfinished state. But come on, finish your last game before asking money for a new one. Ha! Yeah, that creator of Ultima Online to helm upcoming crypto MMO article was pretty cringeworthy.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
It was, but comments from the crew out there, and of course we appreciate all your comments. Don't forget, we are on YouTube. You can go out there and comment on it after the fact, as well as we invite you, the audience, to come join us right here in Discord each and every day of the week, because we're the only show on the air that actually does that. As a matter of fact, we're the only show on the air, but that's besides the point.
Hey. Only show. Have been the only show for a very long time.
Let's just verify that. Oh, look at that. Actually, there are 2 other people streaming right now. I think they only stream because they know we're streaming.
Laz and Jack.
Yeah. When we're not streaming, nobody else is streaming usually, which is funny. But anyway, moving right along. Did you queue up those
I did something.
those I'm going to ask you whether you want to talk.
I like how Right Plan, never heard of that guy. And Inu Profit, never heard of that guy either. But yeah. Hey, welcome to streaming. Try to the avatar. Okay, so which one do we want to go to? Did you cover the QA server notes?
I did not. So let's start with those because this might give us a little inside peek as to what you might expect coming up in the next release, which is really not much, but we'll let you decide.
1312. Item name
1306.
Color. 1306. 1306. Out in Ardoris, Stephanie Broadmeadow now highlights with blue sparkles and wave her hands in relation to her 5 paintings quest. Out in Owl's Head, improve the logic for Hal. Tell Morgan the task is complete. Archives when talking to Morgan. Avatars who still have this task can try saying the task is complete to Morgan, even if the quest has concluded.
The task is complete, bitch.
Out in Solace Bridge outskirts, improve the logic which clears Fillmore's kill wolf retrieve collar task. Avatars who have this lingering task should say Betty
Hey,
to fill
Betty.
more to clear it. So one is the task is complete. The next one is Betty.
Yeah. Yeah. No logic in that, It's
Yeah.
and people are supposed to remember all these instead of just making it the task is complete for all of them, just to make them all nice and simple. And
well,
if it
we
didn't
can
work,
go
I could just type the task is complete. But no, now I've got to remember which one does
Betty.
which one. Yeah.
Well, because the next one in Ardoris improved the logic, which helps clear the mention writ to Min and ask Min Liang Tan about the Emperor's writs tasks. Okay. Out in South Boundless Forest, where there's 4 trees to harvest, increased player count to 32 from 16.
But we didn't increase. We didn't increase the trees from 4 to maybe 16 or 32, right?
Yeah, no.
Isn't that the forest you always complained about?
The
Boundless Forest
having 4 harvestable trees in it.
Yes.
Fixed big cat skills. Maybe now they'll roar. Added pounce skill with correct animation. Added separate skills for creatures and tamed big cats. Fixed range issues with roar skills.
Yeah.
And hooked up roar animation to roar skills.
Oh, look who came to visit. Here's the kitty.
Well, I've got both kitties in here right now.
Yeah.
Tyrion's about to jump up on top. And then from there, you're going to see Lily move that way. Then you're going to see Tyrion walk across my keyboard.
Rusty just decided to come up and make himself comfortable. Say hi, Rusty.
Now both kitties are out of the room.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Rusty's just hanging out, relaxing today after getting clipped yesterday.
Cleaned up big cat weapons and removed unused assets.
Oh, cats have weapons? I didn't know that.
Besides their claws. They can also shoot like sniper rifles. I saw it on the internet.
Cobalt cloud cannon snipers?
Yes. Yes. Out in Malice, they hid several purple trigger volumes that were visible to players. Added release 101 contest scenes. Avalon, Ordinus Mortis, Mystic Isle, Rampage Island, Rockridge, Arlia, Xenos, Airy, Ardoris, Verdanus, Shroudfall, Sunless Barrens, Rajazzle, Spectral Mines, and Rune Ruins.
Only a couple scenes.
Yeah. Out in the Pot of Avalon, they upgraded it and consolidated dev-placed teleporter boats.
But they're not supposed to be doing that anymore.
Yeah. Shh.
We don't do that anymore.
We don't do that anymore, but we're still doing it. Pot Twin Town Traders was upgraded. Pot Lamplight, they added new holdfast next to the Elysium Mines because we're not doing that anymore. All new scenes are going into episode 2. Oh, never mind. And let's see. Upgraded. Devotional Caretakers updated the logic to archive the Tell Kiln Caretaker about Indigno and Tell East March Caretaker about Faustus tasks.
Maybe I can clear those finally.
Maybe.
The task is complete? I don't know. Will that work?
No. Out in Owl's Head, they fixed a typo in the chat message for the Get Morton's task ledger. And out in Grusk, moved floating bushes to the ground and blocked a gap underneath several factory walls. They put some mortar in. Out in Virtus, moved several floating posts to the ground. And out in the Pot of Silk Road, the pot is now correctly assigned town size.
You'd think it would have put that up with all the other pot listings, but it is what it is.
Never. Hey, I'm just glad Ravelox is putting patch notes for the QA server.
I gotta give them kudos for actually doing these notes. Can you sort of figure this is just going to be a bug fix release and nothing more?
No, this is a new content release according to the schedule.
Is it a content release according to the schedule?
Probably.
Yeah, let's go check that. You continue reading while I check that.
Okay. Items now can be linked in the chat. Right-click an item and click Link to Chat. They cannot be linked in Universal Chat. Doing so will just result in the name of item being sent and player won't be able to mouse over it. There is a limit of characters, but it will allow multiple items to be linked at once. Yeah.
Here's your sign, Jack. Here's your sign. Grab that link.
Now we've got build number. Oh, grab that link. I clicked on that link. Release 101.
Content! You aren't wrong.
Oh,
I love this shit. I tell you what. Maybe we can do what we say one of these days. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. But going back to QA notes and build 1312. Item name in color tooltip will now match colors seen in the inventory instead of being all mostly.
Breathe, dude. Breathe.
Hey, man. I'm trying to.
Take a sip of Diet Doctor. You need it. Then we'll go cover all Winfield's comments in chat after that.
Reduce the resize of height of teleport scroll a bit so it can fit in everyone's screen.
Somebody not using anything other than 1024 by 768 or most
Mine
likely
is much larger.
19.2 by 1080. I mean, isn't everybody playing the 1080p these days at minimum?
Minimum, yes. But real cool people play the game in
4K. Not
2560 by 1377.
Rusty wants to say hello to the camera. Say hi, Rusty.
Okay.
Attack of the Killer Kitty.
Added a scroll bar in the description part of the Crown Store window to prevent icons and patterns, in some cases, to overlap with the text. Text will be more visible as it won't shrink anymore. Fix for the Akara armor not applying the air damage.
He says, screw that noise. I'm going home. I'm going to my little house underneath.
I'm going home.
Yep. Then fix for the Akara armor attunement effect not applying properly. Players can now use /time to display their local real-life date and time, server date and time, and New Britannia date and time as well in the chat window.
Because looking at my taskbar down there is just too tough. So look at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. I know.
Fix the dungeon room in Nav Mesh for Hilt Rotunda, Hilt Spider Room, the Rise Dog Room, and the Rise Library. This should completely solve the spawn and pet movement issues in those rooms. We will continue to sweep through and rebuild the rest of the rooms as well.
Yes, very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So, mostly bug fixes in a content release.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. All bug fixes.
Of course, if there is some upcoming content, then we are unawares of it. But you know what time it is, Jack? It's almost that time.
Yeah. Are we going to just do it early?
Oh, I don't know. I give them another minute to type in exclamation bundle me if they haven't. We got comments from Winfield here. Says right plan is great. Gemma Star. Is that who right plan is? Gemma Star. Are you giving away information there? Go ride the cats on QA. Cats are in the fishing expedition cache chests in the water in QA now. Why are cats in the fishing expedition chests in the water? Aren't cats supposed to be tameable?
No, I think he's put several tamed kitties inside of that chest so that them.
You mean the chest that you can't catch without spending 5 hours out there going fish?
No. That's the chest that's on the dock thing. That's a public cache chest.
Okay. Yeah. He actually put cats in a chest.
Mouse.
Oh, in the expedition. Yes. Okay, I see. Fishing expedition. I got it. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about I got confused. I was thinking about the chests that you fish up at Castle Atos. So my bad on that one. Yeah. The car gear is fixed. Coswald tested it yesterday. Coswald, thank you again. No, it wasn't Coswald. That was Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene and, of course, Waldo, big donators yesterday. Thank you, guys. Items leaked in chat is cool. I saw that in the notes. And so does that mean that I can like take a sword and like link it in chat so somebody can pull it up? Or what is that exactly? Is that...
You'll be able to right click something and post it to a chat.
Okay.
And then they mouse over it and it populates the description.
Very interesting.
Until it doesn't.
Akara works now on the time. That's good for people overseas. Well, I don't know how their local date and time is good for people overseas because it's their local date and time. It really doesn't make much sense for the people overseas.
I don't know, but it's that time for that giveaway.
Yeah. As it says, it displays their real life date and time. I know it's server time, but yeah. Server time is still the same server time in their local. And if they're trying to sync up with somebody else, maybe, but I don't see it. I just do the conversions in my head most of the time. But that's right. Let's close those giveaways. Let's pick ourselves. Are we doing 2 for Taco Tuesday?
And then also, let's go ahead. Kinsai. Wait, Kinsai is...
We got Lomir, right? And Azorian de Fresnay, yes.
I hope Kinsai is windy.
I believe he is. That's who I keep sending it to.
Yes.
And they really got to fix this BS with us standing up on the lot because the damn AFK timer kicks in. AFK should not stand me up if I'm sitting down. Azorian.
Or zone you to the
login point.
The login point, or not the recall point, because that's happened to me as well several times. But hey, thanks Ravalox for actually posting all these things that are out on QA.
Absolutely.
But the 3 posts that they've done to the QA this release, all patches and no new stuff.
Azorian.
No new content.
There he is. Azorian du Fresnay, you are the winner.
No nude content.
Nude content.
I know. It's like, I want the nude content. Oh, they're singing karaoke.
Lomir, I'm guessing you're coming to collect in person?
Yeah, I can do that.
I see you just logged in, so we will await you to come get it right here on the lot. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and reset that. You haven't already reset yours. I bet you did.
Yes, mine is reset so far. 2 people have done ! Bundle me. More people need to do it.
Indeed. Well, let's get to a hot topic that pissed off some people.
Oh, which one?
Specifically, people down at the offices, I guess.
Oh. Was this the could catnip?
That's the one. Now, of course, totally a hypothetical situation, but apparently people got annoyed with it and had to close it. You know who I'm talking about.
Why?
Well, we'll get to that, you know.
So, Wilfred, actually, since Chris is reducing the time he spends working on Soda, what are the best options to ensure that Soda has a long and happy future? Are there any players that would be interested in purchasing Soda and working with the devs and player base to manage the game going forward? If so, would Catnip be willing to sell the game to them? And or would Catnip be willing to release the Soda game code under an open source license?
George!
I feel like either or both of these options would help ensure the continued operation and improvement of Soda.
George!
Hey.
Game's never done that before.
Don't know, but I mean, you have to remember before Shroud was sold to Catnip, it was shopped around, so it's always an option.
Anything is possible.
Yes, and Time Lord's like, how much do you want to sell Soda to me for? Oh yes.
I like that gift there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty damn funny.
Hello, Toodaloo.
That Sean guy's like, I would not like to see the game change hands. I have zero desire for a game managed by committee, and that would eventually do this to this community.
What do you mean, Sean? It's already managed by committee. It's actually managed by highest tipper, but that's beside the point.
Tip the bits. Chris would do it. However, I would like to
definitely going to do it.
Promise of open sourcing as much as legally possible. Should the time ever come to shut down the servers, I would be extremely helpful to have as much of the code as possible available to anyone that would want to set up their own shard.
Shards.
Yeah. Time Lord again with, by the way, I love what you've done for fishing. I'll stick
totally off topic
link here below. I posted on another thread of how we got here, where such a question as you are asking would mean nothing but continuing our current funding trajectory, which is in the direction, not in the direction of up. Doing the same things and expecting different outcomes is not what is needed.
Direction of up the movie?
No, well,
not in the direction of up. Not in the direction of up.
Well, as Chris said on Facebook, he's been doing everything he could in the last 2 years to make Shroud less and less money.
How nice of him.
And there's another word that goes on that quote, but I forgot it.
Is Jack's taking the mainstream media's hints and clipping off the real content and meat of this whole story, but that's okay. We just misinterpret the news. We misinterpret the news.
We interpret the news.
Not according to our intro. We misinterpret the news, but
we interpret the news. Yes. No bunch of Hailbop Technolians will be steering the wheel or anyone else's funds if anyone did buy your game. This proposal is nothing more than a squatter's rights masquerading as a success state. What?
Yeah, Time Lord gets squirreled quite a bit from time to time. Yeah.
No clue.
By starting off with fishing on a can we sell the rights to Soda story, yeah, we know he's definitely went right off cue.
Okay. what about the data? There's no way they can open it nor hand it off to just about anyone because of the laws surrounding us.
Sure they can.
Yeah, they can. It's in the terms of service, man.
We can do whatever the heck we please with the data.
Yeah. You joke, but given that the engine and most of the assets in the game are licensed, I mean, which is actually really funny because the license for Unity was actually done through Portalarium, not through Catnip. And unless Catnip reacquired all of those licenses for Unity,
supposedly Chris bought all those permanent licenses. Supposedly, he said that a couple years back.
that was for Portalarium, though.
No, this was after he took over. Not Portalarium, he bought all the licenses long term.
When he was the CEO of Portalarium or the CEO of Catnip?
Catnip, yes.
I don't know.
Again, not we bought, he bought. You know, so it was a big difference. Words matter. Yeah. Words matter. Yeah.
And we could always ask Winfield.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that one or not.
Well, I mean, it should tell you who it's registered to.
I don't think you can see that unless
he may not have access to Unity as far as what he's doing.
No, supposedly all the players are supposed to have access to that.
Well, no, Winfield in his dev role may not have access to Unity.
Supposedly all the player devs have access to all that, Chris said. So if they don't, then Chris is lying to us. That's all I'm saying. He said so.
Hey,
bye, Rod Post. Thank you for the follow. Again, Chris sometimes doesn't know when to just shut the trap. Is the reason why he hasn't signed anybody to NDAs is because he trusts them with all this information that they have access to. He's said it himself several times. So anyway, and I'm just quoting the man himself. I don't make this stuff up. I just we have memories, longer than the 30-second TikTok, Yeah,
and just like remember, who does your subscription go to?
Portalarium.
What?
Yeah.
That's not possible. Portalarium as an entity doesn't exist anymore. Or does it?
It does. It just ain't worth going after them because they. Well, that's an interesting conundrum because a lot of people have spoke about that. As if I wanted to bring a suit for whatever, and we're talking hypothetical, the argument's been that you can't go after Portalarium because it won't be worth the time nor money. But if the money's coming in, it's going to Portalarium, then there's got to be something there. But anyway, I digress. Discretion is the better part of valor. Absolutely, Tina.
I don't know.
I don't know nothing. I just work here. I just read what's on the screen, and so does he.
And we know how honest and forthright Chris has been about a lot of these answers.
What answers?
Exactly. It's like I can't really tell you because the lawyers.
You mean I want to ban everybody for asking these questions that people want answers to? Those answers?
Yeah, y'all are just being trolls, asking the difficult questions.
I don't know these people because not everybody signs in every single day to your streams. Maybe if you did some more streams, you might know these people. Oh, no. I mean,
it's like, I
don't know. Just moving right along.
Coeur d'Alene's like, I do joke because the bits of news I'm reading here are just so.
Where did you get that from, Coeur d'Alene? Oh, you moved down. Okay.
Yeah. My biggest concern is the news that Chris will be. It's not splitting. The bulk of his time will be on the new endeavor. Not splitting. The bulk will be on the other project. like what Kristen and the team have been doing, but the perception, at least to me, is that Shroud is even more on the back burner than it was before, increasing my doubt that we will actually see an episode 2. I truly hope I'm wrong. As far as I know, the development of the game is still continuing, and that isn't changing.
When were we supposed to have episode 2? How many years ago?
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Thank you. Just in general.
Man, it's a moving target.
Yeah.
We
don't have a target anymore. Forget about moving.
Oh, well, it's coming in Q5.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Ampu's like, as far as I know, the development of the game is still continuing, and that isn't changing per the last stream with Chris, because we know Chris is extremely honest with a lot of these answers. As for players, as for new players buying the game, I don't see that happening because, you know what? It's free to play, and the players can buy.
Yeah, I love these people. I don't see that happening for legal reasons, intellectual property, and operating assets. Okay, listen. If the game is sold, the new buyer gets all the IP, all the assets, and there are no legal reasons because it was a legitimate fucking sale, people. So stop arguing that they can't do it for legal reasons, for these reasons. Somebody sold the game to Chris, and Chris got all that information. Hello?
It's already happened once. I know it's kind of like Ultima Online. You remember that game Ultima Online? Who's the current developer of that? Broadsword.
Yeah, which is like the fourth entity to take control over that IP. Yeah, but you can't do that for legal reasons. Bullshit. That's the whole point of selling something. Let's see, what was that company's name? That big company, what was it? Black Sun?
Black Sun.
We were going to cut a deal
we partnered with, and
they backed out of. They weren't going to get any of this intellectual property or anything like that, were they? Yes, they were going to have access to it all. The back door, the API, all of it. And that all comes with the purchase. Okay? When you purchase something, you get all that IP. You get all that personal information because you bought it.
Wake up, people.
Yeah, they just kill me. You slay me, I tell you what. Time Lord back again with another cool meme.
Yeah, I copied my transaction history and have been playing in offline soda, which I now call my lifeboat. I mean, just in case the website goes down, the forums abruptly closes or something like that. I have faith in Chris, as he has said time and time again, that he does not have a plan so that the server itself won't ever go down. But there's always the unexpected that may not allow him to be able to do that. There's all kinds of reasons that the servers could go down.
Lovely humps.
Yeah. Life always has humps and bumps, which can be rough or even on even the best of plans, wishes, or intents. I think my offline game won't fail if the lights ever go out, will it?
Yes, because your offline game is tied to the game servers, dude. Didn't you know that? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Anybody home? Hello?
Yeah. Z's like, the stuff Chris does, David can do for your information on the programming side. But they are not stopping development.
David does. That can do.
Yeah. Chris's time is the only ones whose time is divided. The rest of the team is going full bore. As he stated, he has been working on the other games for some time now, and nobody knew any different until he mentioned it.
Oh, no, we definitely noticed.
We noticed because that thing on the Twitterverse that we were making fun of because he couldn't do streams, he couldn't do tweets, he couldn't do a bunch of shit.
Yeah, no updates. Weeks go by between updates. Yeah, we didn't notice that. We just we don't happen to report on this 5 days a week and not
hello. Yeah, that lack of communication from Chris. Yeah. But yeah. That said, nothing is changing and releases will continue to come. You know what? Something is changing. The person responsible for leading your development is no longer there, realistically. That is a massive change.
Full time.
He is not there full time. You get to ask him a question, then do whatever. So your direction is changed.
Well,
yeah. There's a lot of focus right now on getting all the bugs stomped out and a lot of back-end rewriting, I believe from David, Devil Cult, to fix band-aids and the likes. You also have Ravalox and Sanyo still working on everything they do. Dungeons, scene building, quests, and bugs too. There are other devs too on the back scenes, adding things from time to time too. And several of those devs work on multiple projects too. I remember my question was, who are the 7 devs that are full-time?
7. Count them. And I don't think that actually got answered.
No.
We just got the number out of that, but we never got the actual answer. Yeah.
No. Because then everybody's trolling him.
Winston is one
full-time.
Is Winston getting paid is the question. Because that was part of the question. Paid developers. Winston is having fun.
Yeah. Cordelaine's like, then we didn't make sure we have one of these. It was a jump to the conclusions, Matt.
That was a good
Cora's like, whether or not this gets a happy face is pretty dependent on whether or not you think business as usual is good or not in this case. Z's like, that is a fair statement. Business can always be better.
Amen, Z. Amen.
Incomplete quote again. Chris has spent the better part of 2+ years doing everything he could do to make Shroud of the Avatar less and less money.
Way to go, Chris.
I know. Okay. It's like, do you want to buy it? I've made Time Lord's saying that he's making an offer to buy the game.
He wants to know if Z is making an offer. But Stymie, absolutely. He says he asked during the stream if the main quest line for episode 2 has started to be written yet. The answer was no. And of course, the episode 2 storyline is based on the book that they've had in their hands for well over 2 years.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
How do you know? It hasn't been written yet.
Because is the episode 1 quest line related to what's in the contents of the book?
I have no idea. I haven't read the book.
The answer is no. Okay. They are tangentially related because you've got the new lands, but the events in the quest line are not related.
Oh, well, yeah. I said based on. I didn't say factually.
It's very, very, it's like the book's going to have some stuff happen in the new lands, but it's not related to the episode 2 quest.
There's stuff in the game that sort of relates to the book, but that's about it.
Hey, otherwise, the richest city in all the lands would be Opalis until you read the book. And spoiler alert, it's the fucking library.
So Winfield says episode 1 is based on history from Shroud of Midras, different eras.
Sword of Midras, yeah. Different eras, yeah.
Sword of Midras, sorry. So based on the book.
No.
You would think that they would take episodes 2 content from book 2, but who knows? Are we going to see book 3? Are we going to see episode 2?
No, remember they did that Amazon description of the Sword of Midras in book 2. Book 1 of 2. Blade of the Avatar Book 1 of 2 and Book 2 of 2.
Waldo! Thank you for 300 bits.
So
That's going to get Waldo a mystery game key, and he's going to get himself a copy of
So will there be a Book 3?
Blazing Chrome.
Not likely.
Well,
likely.
It's only been updated to Book 1 of 2 since 2 is now in sight. When it gets updated to 3, then it'll be Book 1 of 3.
Book 2 of 2 of Blade of the Avatar.
Yeah. And Blazing Chrome, we're at $16.99 going out to Waldo. Thank you for your generous contributions, Waldo. Love you, man.
Yeah. And notice that Aaron Bendis, a former soldier in the Obsidian Armor, is the main character in the first book and also the main character in the second book.
By the way, you want to know what I got in my streamer bundle?
Sure.
Letters.
I got a painting of Rufus.
Rufus?
What I like to know is, who the heck is Rufus?
He's a player that nobody knows.
Yeah.
Looks like he's riding on a horse or something. I don't know what it is.
And Shroud of the Avatar is always for sale if you can pony up the right amount of cash.
Right a number of crowns?
Yeah, the right number of crowns. That would be funny if someone made the offer in crowns. And Lily stepped on my keyboard.
So where were we? Were we still talking about Time Lord here?
Yeah, I'm skipping to Z. I don't believe the software is for sale.
Even though he says he made an offer? You've skipped over all that? He made an offer.
I said that earlier.
Okay. I don't know. It's Trainwreck City, squirrel, huh?
I know. But each time I hear another who would know something or say something or ask something about releasing the last of what was Portalarium from their personal liability, even when that liability is name or reputation only, it doesn't make me a confident buyer. You have to keep in mind that most people of the game are just expressing opinions based on nothing factual or only based on their perceptions or partial truths.
Like this whole thread, just to point that out. Like this whole thread.
Everything is partial because has Chris or Portalarium actually detailed what the relationship between Portalarium and catnip is?
Nope. Don't lawyer me, bro. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did lawyer up. Go call the lawyer to get answers to that question.
And the lawyer never answered a single question. Here's the lawyer's email address.
I don't think the lawyer's actually answered a single email, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of anybody getting an email from the lawyer. So.
And then
Rusty's doing just fine. He's taking a nap right down here at my feet.
Seed Invest sending out the thing. We think Portalarium's a dead company. They've never responded to anything. And Chris being like, I've been sending those reports in quarterly. What are they talking about? I don't know. It's like, there's something amiss there, dude.
Yeah.
Something amiss all over it.
All right. Well, we're going to just jump to the end of this because...
The end.
Yeah. Because, again, we don't have time to continue the rest of this, and I'm not going to continue the rest of this tomorrow. You all get the point. This was a question just posed to the public, but somebody shut it down because somebody didn't like it.
Ravelox is like, Shroud of the Avatar is not for sale. Thank you for the inquiries, though. Since the game is not up for sale, I'm going to close this thread here. Development continues as stated on the streams and will continue with no end in sight. To address the initial unanswered questions, releasing the Shroud source code, even partially, would not likely be a direction we would take, even if we were to consider a different direction. As this addresses the thread topic, I'm locking this thread now. Thank you for being supportive and looking forward to seeing 3 people in game soon.
And then tomorrow we'll pick up on the thread where, has anybody seen this story where they locked one story but left the other story open, which is the same story still open for discussion, but apparently not enough time to monitor all that stuff. So maybe we'll get to that tomorrow. But you know what time it is, Jack? It's time for us to wrap things up here today on NBNN and say thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you for all your support because, again, without folks like you, we wouldn't be here. Like Twitter. That's right. Like Twitter. Twitter's free.
Yeah.
Twitter's free.
Yeah.
Where's my meme? Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, just remember the first word that Elon Musk is going to ban is going to be union. Because as soon as they start talking about unions. Yeah. And then after that. But streamer bundles on my stream going to Andrea Kill on Sight and Dead New Day Soul Destroyer.
Here we go. We're gonna share this one in Discord just for everybody to get a good laugh out of real quick, and then we're gonna throw it up on screen.
Oh, that's fine.
So that everybody could see. That's right. As this is probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. Is you're next. I wonder if he's tweeting that out. I'm guessing he's tweeting that out, right?
I don't know. But I will say that Mika, winner of the Steam key on my stream.
All right. We got to go ahead and pull our bundles. They are closed. And our winners are Selenia and long live the Stymie. Congratulations, Selenia and Stymie. And our game key winner is going to be Jigoku. Congratulations, Jigoku. You are going to get yourself a copy of, very nice. You're going to get a bonus. You're going to get Beholder 1 and 2, the double pack, because it would be bad to break these up. So congratulations to Jigoku. You're going to get Beholder and Beholder 2 here on Taco Tuesday, and we're going to get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN for Double Pack for Taco Tuesday. Double Tuesday. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.